In the phrase where we're talking about Nachal Eshkol, the word Eshkol is spelt in different ways. And we have in this story Avram who has associates, Aner, Eshkol, and Mamre. So they came to Nachal Eshkol, spelt the same way as Avram's compatriot Eshkol. So they came to this valley that's named after this Canaanite Eshkol. So they came to Nachal Eshkol, and later on they called it Nachal Eshkol. They cut a vine, spelt differently from Eshkol, without chaser, without the vav in it. And from then on, they didn't call it Nachal Eshkol like it was Nachal Eshkol named after the person Eshkol. They called it Nachal Eshkol, the valley, the river of the vine, because they cut the vine. Mm-hmm. So it's the same name, Eshkol and Eshkol, but it's changed its meaning. So here he's gone from Emek HaShaveh, which used to mean the equal valley, like a valley like all of the valleys, and now it's Emek Shaveh. It's the valley where they made him as equal. Mm-hmm. So it's the same word with a little bit of a different phrase to tell you that the same place, which was called that before, has now had the same name if you pronounced it, but it means something completely different.
Right. Sound like it's your maiden name and maiden name is the same.
Emek, number 14, with a mercha, lightly connected to what's come from before, but moving forward. Number 14, however, in connection with the latest events, that valley was renamed for commemoration as portrayed by the directional shape of the reading mark. And what's it called now? Emek HaMelech, of the king. With the stabilizing Sof Pasuk, it became known as the Valley of the King. When Avram was inaugurated, this position by a convention of kings. So he becomes the greater amongst equals. I think that's a very good way of putting it, Victor. And there he becomes somebody who is acknowledged by all as somebody who has done something truly great for his generation. So as we read through it, we're going to notice Vayitzei Melech Stom Likrato, that's phrased and put together, and then what Avram does is completely separated from what Melech Stom does. Avram has nothing to do with Melech Stom. Acharei, with that very sharp demarcating munach, Acharei Shuvo, when Avram comes back and does what he did, Nehakotet K'tar LaOmer, and again, Avram is going to stand there in the middle, and he's going to be separated out from Melech Stom at the beginning, and he's going to be separated out from K'tar LaOmer at the second part of the phrase. So again, the pauses are going to emphasize the fact that Avram stands separate amongst all of both from the people who he saved. So he's not becoming one of them. He's standing separate from both the people who he saved and the people who he's defeated. He's not like them, and he's not like them. And he's not like any of the compatriots either. El Emek Shaveh, to this valley where he becomes their equal, which is connected to the word who. That is what it used to be called, and now it's going to be called Emek HaMelech, and that's going to stand on its own as well. So we'll read it through and overemphasize the pauses. Vayetzei Melech Stom Likrato Acharei Shuvo Mehakot et Kedor LaOmer V'et HaMlachim Asher Ito El Emek Shaveh Hu Emek HaMelech. And I think that's where we'll stop for the evening.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.